Welcome back to Talking Lead. I really don't even know what episode we're on. I think it's 48.
Sound like a robot.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Talking Lead.
Well, the reason is this episode,
Zibbity.
I may sound a little off. Found out I tore my labrum in my shoulder.
You went into labor, what?
Yeah. No, I tore the labrum in my
That's
shoulder.
why you're so big.
And they stuck a needle in my joint. They're having to do it again tomorrow.
I don't think anybody wants to hear about your...
Well, that's just, I'm telling them why I'm on painkillers right now, so I'm a little loopy. So left hand's probably going to do a lot of the talking on this episode.
I doubt it. Zeke?
Yeah.
How was your week this week?
My week was
What'd you
good,
do exciting?
except for getting a giant needle jammed into my shoulder joint.
Did you do anything firearm related?
I started carrying my Glock 30. I really, really love that gun. That's like my favorite firearm I have, handgun-wise now.
Yeah.
I've been doing that. As far as like hunting, I did go hunting again Sunday, and that was miserable because that was after I had tore the thing in my shoulder, and didn't see a thing again. And it sounded like a war zone within a mile radius of me, just guns going off everywhere. And I never saw a stinking deer. So I may move around. I may get a different location. Yeah, I actually did. I got up about 10 a.m. out of my stand, and I started just walking around trying to stir something up. Nothing happened. Saw tons of deer sign, though, but
cool.
No deer themselves. And then after that, I don't remember half of this week because of all the painkillers and stuff. So what about you? What'd you do cool this week?
Shot. Well, you know, this time of year with the Black Friday sales and people got... getting rid of inventory, end of year kind of stuff. There's a lot of places have good deals on their accessories and their guns and ammo and stuff like that. So I've kind of been surfing the internet, looking and see who's got all the good deals. And
so we're gonna have a whole segment on that here in a little bit.
That's right. That's what we're gonna talk
subject
about.
matter.
I don't know how big of a segment it's going to be. We'll just talk a little bit about it. Yeah. So that's about all I've done.
Well, along the lines of talking about that Glock 30, one thing I was thinking, okay, could I compete with this? It didn't have much more recoil than my Glock 19. If in fact,
sure you can, as long as the competition that you're in doesn't, not it's not a caliber specific competition, then you can use it.
Well, we thought about asking the advice of one of our competitors that's a regular on the show. So here's
Gabby.
Gabby on guns. How you doing, Gabby?
Very good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Excellent.
Tell us what you've been up to lately. We kind of missed you on our normal scheduled time. You've been traveling around still quite a bit, right?
Yeah, well, yesterday I came from Mississippi, from Oxford, Mississippi. I had a great time. Thank you to Winchester who invited me to go and visit their facility, their plant.
Awesome.
It is impressive. I got to see how ammunition is made and it is amazing. A lot of things that we all take for granted, like brass and the beauty of how it's made and from zero to see a brass complete. It is it was very nice.
Awesome. That sounds like a fun trip. What was your most favorite thing there that you saw?
I actually, maybe because I'm reloading and all that stuff, so I could actually appreciate every single step. Something that I never knew how they make for instance, the 22 caliber brass. The 22 brass is very interesting how they make it, how they put the powder in it. So the whole thing was just great. I think one of the impressive part of everything was the machinery, the organization, and how everything is so organized at one step 2, step 3, and yet, everything has to be perfect.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, so it was a very nice tour. Very nice.
So, what was the largest caliber that you saw them load there?
Well, it was just a center fire, pretty much pistol caliber ammunition that we saw. Right. So they were just reloading just a regular 9mm 40-45 and such. So
now, did you get up on the assembly line and get hands on any of this stuff?
No, I mean we just pretty much tour around and get, like I said, we had a chance to see how the process is. Something I can't really talk about because I signed like a secrecy non-disclosure.
Yeah.
But it is, like I said, it's very impressive the way everything is made, the organization. One thing that I thought was very nice, it was walking around, seeing the employees, and everybody seemed happy. Everybody looked at me and the other ladies that were with me in this tour, and they were just smiling. Everybody was happy. So I was like, I think that's great, being in a working, and it doesn't look like an easy job, but yet people are happy means that it's a good job, or they are treated very well. So
they're happy because they're handling millions of rounds of ammo. That'd make me pretty happy.
Now, Gabby, did you see anybody putting any ammo in their pockets as it was coming through the assembly line?
I wish I could.
No, I wasn't saying you. I was like the people that work there. They probably do a body strip search before they leave the factory.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know, but it was very cool. Even the packaging. It is just the process from the beginning, from just a laminate, just a slim, how can you call it, like a laminate of brass, and convert, make that into the actual the shell of the ammunition. It was very cool.
Are we in the future gonna see a Gabby branded round or caliber of ammo from Winchester? Maybe have your face on one of their boxes.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Could be.
I don't really know. I don't know. But like I said, I think right now I'm very thankful that I had the chance to do that. And besides thankful, I think, for instance, my dad would have died just to be there, with me and see that. He would appreciate that a lot. It's something that not everybody gets to go and see, and just do the tour. And all that. My dad in Venezuela, he has machinery, so it was, like I said, was very impressive the way everything was handled. Yeah. A lot safety.
It's a pretty sterile environment too, isn't it? It's kind of like going into a hospital or something. Everything's really sterile.
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily like that. There's no.
I'm picturing people in lab coats and white gloves and.
Oh, some, yeah, but like I said, I wouldn't say necessarily because it's machinery. Okay?
Yeah.
There's metals that you are making and cutting and all that stuff, but besides that, it was very neat, very, very neat. So
awesome.
I really had a great time.
We were talking before we got you on. I recently purchased the Glock 30 in 45 caliber, and I noticed when I was shooting it, and I even did a little comparison test, that the recoil on it was no different than my Glock 19. So I've actually made that my carry weapon now. But we wanted to talk to you about what you thought about large caliber and what's the best way to compete with large caliber. Is it going with the 1911? Would a Glock 30 be feasible? What's your opinion on large calibers in competition?
I really like analogies, as you know, and one of the analogies that I found for this is running. Okay, you could run a half marathon or even a 5K. No, not make it so hard, but a 5K with your dress shoes, right?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, you could. Technically, you could. You can put them on and start running, but I'm sure that you won't be so efficient as if you had running shoes.
Sure.
So same thing comes with shooting. If you want, it all depends. What do you want to achieve? What is it you're looking for? For instance, when you have when you decided to go in competition on any level of competition in any sport, you need to decide what is going to be your goal. Do you want just to have fun and say that you did it, or you want to be, maybe progress and get better and better and better, and at one point be one of the best, at least on your club?
Sure.
But to do that and to be one of the best, you need to have the equipment that will help you to achieve that goal. So having a Glock, for instance, having a Glock 30, what is the round capacity?
It's 10 plus 1.
10 plus 1. All right. For instance, in that you wouldn't be able to shoot, for instance, in single action, obviously, because that's not a single action pistol.
Sure.
And then you will be jumping into maybe perhaps like a limited 10, just because you can shoot 10 rounds, right? But you're competing with shooters that are shooting 40 caliber 9mm.
Gotcha.
You see, not only that, but they have between 4 to 5.5 barrel length that will help them to shoot targets more accurately at 20 yards, 15 yards. Having a heavier gun, because Glock, besides anything, Glock is not a heavy pistol.
Right.
So yeah, you, as far as the recoil and everything, you might feel it, like you're saying, a little bit similar like the 19, maybe because of the weight of the ammo. Maybe, I don't know, right? But at the end, when it comes to shooting faster, because in competition you have to shoot fast. So when it comes to shoot fast and acquire your sights faster, you're going to have more problems than a regular person that is shooting for instance, an STI or even a Glock 17, because the recoil is you remember, we don't shoot factory ammo. We shoot less recoil ammunition.
It makes more sense too, because of you were starting to touch on the capacity. I'm going to have to reload more often than the guy walking around with the Glock 34. So
but like I said,
unless you get the extended magazine,
sure.
Let's say we jump you into the because you could shoot, for instance, production. Just to give you another category, another division, production. But everybody in production shoots 9mm. Do you think you're going to shoot faster with a 45 than a shooter with a 9mm?
Probably not.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the point. Then, okay, we take production out of the question. Then limited 10, just because you have only 10 rounds, so it wouldn't make sense put you in the regular limited where they have 20 rounds, right? So limited 10. But then these shooters, they are shooting with STIs, even Glock 34, 9mm, or Glock 35 and 40 caliber. But still, a round that's going to have in a gun is going to be much better for competition than your Glock 30. Gotcha. Like I said, it's not that you cannot shoot with it.
Right.
Just go ahead and shoot.
But just expect to make it just fun.
You can use your Glock 30 and change the barrel out.
That's true. I could do that.
Well, what do you want to change it to?
Oh, now we're getting really deep.
Change it to a 40.
See, no, you can't. Yeah. Remember, the only thing that you can change 40 to 9mm. You can have a barrel conversion from 40 to 9mm. Pretty much is the same frame, everything. As of right now, as far as I know, generally, a regular Glock, there's no conversion from 45 to 40.
I think you're right. I think the only one you can convert it to is like maybe a 357 SIG. Maybe. I'm not sure.
No, same thing.
Good question for our listeners. I'm sure they'll correct us on that.
You can still do 40 to 357 SIG, because you can use the same magazines of 40 caliber. Remember, 357 6, you have the same 40 caliber brass with a .356 diameter bullet. But going from, just imagine this for a second. The frame of the 45 is a lot larger than a 40. So your magazines are going to be, which magazines are you going to use? You see, so as far as I know, unless they invented it, there's no conversion. There's no conversion from 45 to 40.
Well, that may be the talking lead Glock. We'll get them to develop it, invent that one.
That's the new one that they're super secret in development with right now.
They're launching at SHOT Show, right?
We're not supposed to talk about that.
I used to work in a gun shop for 6 years, and I was more into the part of, I wouldn't say department, but one of the things I used to do was special orders for parts and updating guns and any from a 1911, making a standard 1911 into a super nice 1911.
Sure.
And same thing with the AR-15 and all that. And Glocks were one of my most popular guns that I had to order parts to make them, upgrade them or make them more like a race gun and all that stuff.
Right.
So, yeah, it's something I really enjoyed.
So tell us real quick what you've got coming up, Gabby.
Well, right now I have actually this weekend I'm going to be. Oh my goodness! Yeah, I've been traveling so much.
You just got back from Mississippi.
I don't know where I'm going to be this weekend.
I want to know when you're coming to Tennessee, dadgummit. You keep blowing us off.
Crazy! I'm going to be.
You were right next door to us and didn't even come by and say hey.
Oh.
Dadgummit. You go camping. You don't invite us.
Hey, I had a blast camping.
It looks like you had a good time. That looked like fun.
Okay, Jacksonville. That's what I'm going to be.
Oh, okay. So you won't be too far.
I have to check my flight ticket.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to be this weekend, Friday. It's Saturday. I'm sorry. I'm going to be in Jacksonville. I'm going to be training, and this is just donating my time. I'm not really charging for this. There's a nice organization for veterans, and they invited me. They said, "Okay, Gabby, we want you to come, and we want to do something different for the vets." And I said, "Okay, I can go, and I'm gonna coach morning and afternoon Saturday." Some veterans, some have some disabilities, and it's going to be very challenging for me, but I'm always for that, and I'm always supporting the vets, so I'm very excited for this weekend.
Good for you. That'll be a great event.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Hopefully they're going to take pictures, and it's going to be great. And then I have in my next training, it's going to be the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of February. I'm going to be in South Carolina, in Greensville, and then I have Louisiana, and then Mississippi again, and oh my goodness.
Tennessee, and
yes, this next year, 2014, and I'm still receiving emails like, Gabby, we want you here, we want you there, and I'm just trying to put everything.
You're going to SHOT Show, right?
Yes, and I'm going to be at SHOT Show too.
Yeah, we're going there, so we need to hook up.
Nice. Please let me know. I'm going to be there just a few days from 14 and then coming back on the 17th. Like last week I stayed the whole week. This year I think
we're the 12th through...
Yeah, we're going in the 12th and coming back the 17th.
The 17th?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be and at SHOT Show, I think I mentioned to you that last month I'm going to be in a panel with Judy Gullo, Randy Rogers, and it's going to be good. I hope you guys can be there.
Yeah, we'll definitely come.
Because you're media, so I know it's sold out. So
you get us a front row seat, right?
I know I sold out the event, but I think it's going to be very good. It's going to be very insightful for new dealers and even the current, dealers.
We'll try to sneak in.
About firearms and women and all that.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that, definitely.
Well, thanks again, Gabby. We'll let you get to the range.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Gabby.
Have a good one.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
So that was some good information. She helped me out a little bit. I probably won't compete with it. It's cool that she got to go to the Winchester factory.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
That'd be a neat tour. I'd like to go to any gun manufacturer, or not gun, but ammo manufacturers' facilities just to see the process. It'd be really cool.
But as far as shooting competition in a regular stock competition, I would probably not do it with my 30. Just one, because of capacity-wise. Even if the recoil is the same as the 19, because it's a heavier gun.
Well, you can get a extended magazine.
Yeah, I could. I could do that. You never know. I may try.
If you're going for
the fun of
it, but if you're comfortable with the 45, use it.
Yeah, I really.
You're
like
a bigger guy. You'd probably be able to handle it a little bit easier than somebody else.
Yeah, I mean,
the only way to find out is to do it,
and it won't really even matter until I start getting not that I would ever get there, but up in the top ranks where it's like split tenths of a second.
It's not going to matter till you do a competition.
Well, you got a good point there too.
Hoorah, Semper Fi, do or die, hold 'em high at 8th and I. It is time for the talking lead jackwagon of the week, so brace yourself, baby.
So who is our jackwagon of the week this week? Yeah, I think we need to go with the NFL. Even though I'm a huge football fan, this is kind of jackwagony. It's really jackwagony.
Yeah, it's just like NASCAR, too. I think I'm going to throw NASCAR in there with NFL.
Yeah.
Because they made a big deal about
the NRA,
the Daniel Defense. Oh no, that's NFL.
The NFL's Daniel Defense.
Yeah, the NFL's doing the Daniel Defense, and then NASCAR has this policy thing that they do as well as far as firearms and whatnot, and they're rethinking, I guess, some of their sponsors as well, because I think who was it sponsored one of the races? Oh, the NRA. The NRA actually sponsored one of the races. And I don't know what the issues are with that, but apparently some people had some problems with the NRA sponsoring a NASCAR race,
And that's not the brightest thing in the world for NASCAR of all sports, which has the biggest following in the South.
Yeah.
To snub the NRA.
Well, I mean, without a doubt, it's a political position that these people are taking.
Yep.
Because I mean, if it's actual morals and morality, then why would they let alcohol companies sponsor their stuff?
Oh, it's hands down political. You know, it's the networks that are letting them on.
It's not morality that these guys, are standing behind. It's money and politics. It's bullcrap.
Well, for instance, NFL. The Daniel Defense commercial that came out is very benign. Not once does it show a gun or say anything about guns.
It's actually kind of patriotic.
Yeah, it's very patriotic.
You look at it and
you can go online and find it, but it's a guy that's a vet. He's talking about defending his home, taking care of his family.
He's been gone for a while. He's back now.
The only thing that is ever gun related is at the very end, for a split second, there's a little cartoon like picture of an AR underneath the Daniel Defense logo, and that's it.
It's their logo. It's the Daniel Defense logo. They throw their logo up at the end of the commercial,
and that's why
they even offered to change that to an American flag,
right? And
the NFL still said no.
Yeah. And what I want to see, and I'm gonna document it. I'm gonna sit there and watch it. I want to see how many commercials they have for alcohol, one, violent video games,
violent movies,
and how many of those movies show guns shooting like crazy in the video game, shooting like crazy
in their advertisements.
And then why is it that they would deny Daniel Defense?
And don't get us wrong, we're not opposed to those commercials at all.
No, not at all.
We're all for that.
Yeah,
we've got no problem with that at all. But just to show their hypocrisy, that's what Zeke's trying to point out.
And one thing that's kind of cool, if you think about it, I don't know if this is how it's gone down. This is just speculation theory. Daniel Defense, they may have known. I mean, they're a gun company, they're a gun manufacturer, that they weren't going to get approved. But talk about brilliant marketing, because they're getting more exposure through the denial.
Oh, yeah. Their commercial is going to be the most popular.
Oh, yeah. And I think that's awesome that they
commercial
are getting so
during
much
Super Bowl.
I mean,
but at the same
really
time,
cool.
if you read some of the articles, they did a commercial last year on like one of the local broadcasters of the NFL during the NFL.
And they didn't turn it down.
Right.
Yep.
So I would think in their defense, they're not trying to make a statement or anything. They're just saying, hey, we did one last year. Why can't we do one this year?
Yeah. It's crazy.
And they're willing to abide by the rules, too.
Yeah.
And their commercial, if you look at the rules that the NFL has set and guidelines for the commercials, everything that they did except at the very end, that logo could have been construed as maybe crossing their lines.
Yep.
But, again, if you look at the video games and the movies and, all the stuff that they do in these other things, they really didn't. So, I don't know. I don't know how far Daniel Defense wants to push it. But
so, NFL, welcome to the jackwagon train.
And NASCAR.
Yeah. Talking about NASCAR.
Speaking of NASCAR.
Yeah. We've mentioned the Rescue Ranch a few times and the event that's coming up in February.
It's
February.
Yeah,
wow.
it's an invitation.
Did that come out right? It didn't feel
it's
like
an invitation only fundraising event as far as the one in February goes, but everyone still able to make donations, and we're getting ready to make a special announcement.
And to talk about that and the Rescue Ranch, here is Chrissy Newman. How are you doing, Chrissy?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We're doing good. We really appreciate you being on, and we've kind of alluded to this on our past shows, and we really want to get you on here so you could let our listeners know exactly who you guys are, who the Rescue Ranch is, and what you're all about.
Well, I appreciate y'all having me on, and it's an exciting project for us.
So tell us a little bit about the Rescue Ranch, how it came to be about, what exactly y'all do.
Well, we started a foundation. Ryan and myself started the Ryan Newman Foundation in 2005, and we did a lot with conservation and education and spaying and neutering with animals. And I really was getting pulled in a lot of different directions, and I didn't feel like I was making a big enough impact on what I wanted to do. And I attended a conference out at the Helen Woodward Animal Center in San Diego. And at this conference, it was kind of my vision right in front of me, and it kind of slapped me in the face. So I came back and had a long conversation with Ryan, and we decided to kind of draft out Rescue Ranch. And it's kind of like an animal campus. The biggest thing that we're focusing on is education, and we figured we would start with the kids first. Because being parents ourselves, we would, listen to what our kids are teaching us and what they're saying, more so than somebody else just coming up to us and trying to tell us what they think.
Yeah, sure. Now, you guys are in Statesville, North Carolina, right?
Yeah, we're in Statesville.
Okay.
We wanted to do it in our own backyard just to kind of get it up and running, and it's really going to be the only facility of its kind on the East Coast. So we have an education center that we just had our grand opening for in October. And what is being done there is we're bringing kids in and giving them like hands-on experiences with rabbits and snakes and bearded dragons, and teaching them about all the creepy crawlies and all of the animals, really.
Oh, wait a minute. Nobody told me about snakes.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
We have 4 snakes. And
Calm down, big guy.
They're actually really good. You would be able to overcome any kind of fear you might have with these snakes.
Oh, God.
If there's a way to say it's a sweet snake.
I was trying not to tell him there were snakes there, but I'm going to have to sedate him now and get him there like B.A. Baracus.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a great educational tool for these kids to have hands-on experiences, and they really do learn about all the different animals. We have outdoor activities for them. That's our first phase. Our second phase is going to be a 24-hour veterinary clinic that'll do trauma care, and then it'll have specialty clinics like cancer treatments, dental, hydrotherapy. All of that will be in there, but not just for dogs and cats. We'll do exotic animals as well, and hopefully some large animals. We want to partner with our vet schools to do externship programs, riding trails for horses, walking trails for dogs and people, a dog park, a memorial garden, and a therapeutic riding arena.
Oh, wow.
So we
nice.
have some big plans for Rescue Ranch.
But you've already got phase 1 in place, right?
Yeah, the education center is up and running. We'll start doing classes first of the year, and we're already getting a lot of interest from our local schools, a lot of the FFA groups. Department of Ags are looking at us to do some training there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a busy year for us, but we're really looking forward to it. And hopefully sometime next year we'll launch our capital campaign for the next phase.
Awesome.
Nice. And I'm sure people are wondering, okay, so how does Talking Lead fit into this? And Left Hand, tell them a little bit about the event that's going on.
Well, how we got involved with this was kind of strange, I guess. One of our listeners, Craig Sullivan, contacted us, and his wife, Carla Sullivan, is on, I guess, your board. Is that right, Chrissy?
Yeah, she's on my advisory board, and she's been helping me put some events together and some fundraisers and really getting awareness in the community of what we are and what we're trying to do.
Yeah, so we were approached and asked if we had any interest in helping the Rescue Ranch in their next fundraising project. Carla told us more about what you guys do, who you are, and we're all about animals. I mean, we're huge proponents of proper care and the proper training, right? and everything.
Except for snakes, yeah.
Except for snakes, Zeke's not much into the snakes. I'm not either, to tell you the truth, but. We were all in when she was telling us about it. And this was before she even told us, who the actual people were over the Rescue Ranch, which, Chrissy and Ryan Newman, which for our listeners, Chrissy Ryan Newman is.
Oh, he's going to be the driver of the 31 Caterpillar Chevrolet in 2014.
Nice.
He's a famous NASCAR driver. But by the way,
I guess I should have said it was involved in NASCAR. People would probably be like, I don't get what that is.
Well, I think most of our listeners probably know. We've kind of acclimated our listeners to the NASCAR world. We sponsored a truck this year in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, Clay Greenfield number 68 car.
And acclimatized ourselves to it, because we've never really been big NASCAR guys.
Right.
Which is shocking being from the South, too. But hey,
yeah.
But now we're hooked.
We are.
I think a lot of people, I tell everybody, if they really don't know the sport, to kind of just feel it out and pick a driver, whether it's a sponsor that they like or a manufacturer or even the number, and just kind of follow that driver. And a lot of people end up hooked. after finding their driver.
So that's kind of how we fell into it.
And the event is shooting related too.
Well, and that's the thing, when Carla, approached us, we put our minds together, brought some people in, came up with some ideas, and that's where we came up with, having it, some kind of a shooting match or something like that, having it at a range. And so this February, when you guys are going to be having that, I mean, we're helping gather the celebrities, the music, everything that's going to be going on there. It's been a really fun time. We really appreciate the opportunity and you guys thinking of us to do that. So you guys are having this fundraiser February the 1st, right?
Yes, lock and load, and I am very excited for it.
Yeah.
A lot of people give us criticism because we work with animals and they don't really understand how we can work with animals and still enjoy shooting. And, Ryan's an avid hunter, but we really understand the conservation piece. We really understand, management, and I'm a big advocate on teaching the kids gun safety, because if you kill the curiosity, they're less likely to pick it up and do something stupid with it. So
exactly.
We have guns in our house. We both enjoy to shoot, and we were trying to think of something different we can do that hasn't been done in the NASCAR event. A lot of people do golf tournaments and the dinner galas. We just wanted to do something different and fun, and that we could get a lot of more people involved in, so we chose a shooting event.
Yeah, so and it's going to be a great event. Now you guys also, you're talking about the hunting and whatnot. I don't think I heard you mention this, but you guys also do you take in deer, right? And you rehabilitate deer and take in baby deer and help raise them until they're old enough to be released back into the wild.
Yeah, Ryan and I, we run the largest, rehab facility in North Carolina for baby fawns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This past year we had over 100, and we go out and we bottle feed and we do everything that we need to do so they're ready to go out. And it's usually like mid-September when we open the gates, and then they're released onto our farm.
And see, that's one thing I love about this too, is a lot of people that aren't familiar with hunting or firearms or anything, they hear about hunters and they think we're all just this bloodthirsty, kill everything that walks kind of people. But no, there's a lot of conservation that goes along with it. And I mean, like you said yourself, Ryan is an avid hunter, but he's rescuing these deers and taking care of them. It's not all about just slaying everything with four legs that looks like a deer.
No, I think there's a proper balance that if people kind of stood back and looked at things reasonably, they would understand that, yes, there is a balance. And, if people are hunting and they're actually consuming the deer and you're using the deer how it's intended to be used, then I really, I don't hunt personally because I couldn't pull the trigger. I'd be the one peeing on all the trees to try and keep the deer away. But I understand how people do it. And as long as they respect what they're doing and they're not just doing it for the trophy, I'm all for it. Yeah. That's how some people survive.
Yeah. It absolutely is. And then we've got a little surprise, right, Lefty?
So what we've been able to do is work with some of our friends and our sponsors, and what we've been able to come up with for your event is an AR-15 that we're going to put up for our lead heads to send donations in, get a chance to win the AR. So we're going to have details of that coming up very soon. It's going to be through a local gun shop that we're working with here in the Middle Tennessee area, and the AR is actually being provided from Head Down. Mm-hmm. You can go to Head Down and check out their ARs there, and it's a really awesome AR. It's going to have a full billet upper and a full billet lower. It's going to be really nice, and to top it off, we're going to have it customized with the Talking Lead logo, and we're going to have a custom Cerakote done to it as well. So it's going to be...
That's awesome.
It's going to be an awesome gun that we're going to put up, and all the proceeds that we raise from that, Chrissy, are going to go to you guys at the Rescue Ranch.
Yep.
So it's fantastic, and we appreciate everything you guys have done, and you guys are coming to the event, right?
We will absolutely be there.
Fantastic. Yep. We just appreciate it, and we're looking forward to it, and it should be a lot of cool shooters there. Our group that we work with, Hope for the Warriors, is going to bring some of their great shooters out. So it should just be a lot of fun for everybody that would like to come out and have a fun evening.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Chrissy, thank you so much. If you would, go ahead and give out the contact information and your website and how people can just in general go and donate to you guys.
Really easy. RescueRanch.com has all of our event pages. If people are interested in the area and want to come out and volunteer or just want to stop by and see the grounds and the buildings and see what we're doing there, they can stop by anytime during the week and see our animals. And RescueRanch.com is pretty much where you can go to find out everything about us.
Sounds good. And we'll post a link to that on our Facebook page and our website as well. Make sure everybody gets a load of that. And Chrissy, tell Ryan we said, hey, we're looking forward to meeting you guys in person in February. Maybe we'll see you before then. Is there anything else you want to tell our listeners?
Well, that AR would make a great holiday present. So with Christmas coming up around the corner, they should go check it out.
There you go.
Thanks, Chrissy.
Good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Have
Chrissy.
a great day.
Take care.
So that's going to be really exciting, getting those getting that AR in. Yeah, you talk.
Yeah.
Can't talk.
Yeah, so that is. I mean, it's going to be a great event, and we're really looking forward to it. And we've had a big part in organizing this. So this is something, our first really event that we personally have taken the helm on, and I just hope it doesn't flop.
Nah, it's not going to. You've done a lot of work. I've been proud of old left hand over here.
Well, that's why there's two of us. We can divide and conquer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that AR is going to be sweet. I really want one myself.
That head down, I'm going to get one. I've got one on
quality,
order. Yeah,
quality AR.
Full billet for the price that you can get them
upper
at.
and lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if you don't win this one, pretty soon we're going to have the place where you can go and
But
get
what's going to make
really
this one
rate.
awesome, and if I get one, I'm going to do it too, is we're getting our logo engraved. Our logo is going to be engraved on the lower, talking lead.
No.
I don't know which one we're doing yet. We might do something
One of
different.
each.
I don't know. We might. But and then the Rescue Ranch is going to have their logo up on the upper part of it. And then we're going to get it Cerakoted as well.
Yep.
So there's going to have some kind of cool little paint scheme going on it too. But a lot of people are coming together on this. Our buddies down at Northside Gun in Columbia, the Head Down guys are chipping in on this too. Our guys at Modern Spartan Systems are taking part in the event as well.
Marcus Fox
is going to be there doing the music. We've got Nicole McLean and Chris Heben are going to be there as part of some of the celebrities. Mike Deddy is going to be there. And, there's some more other people that we're working on, but it's going to be a really huge event. And we're going to be there covering it.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the show from there when we do that. So you guys, it'll be like you're there.
Yeah.
So, and then that's when we'll make the announcement on who wins the AR as well. So stay tuned for that. It's coming. We'll give all the details of where you can go and make your donations and get your entry in to win that AR. Our biggest event that we've done. I mean, that's our biggest. It's going to be our biggest giveaway to date so far.
Oh yeah, big time. And then you were talking earlier what our show is going to basically be about today, and it's the online deals. I want
to touch base. I mean, if you guys follow us on Facebook and do our forums on our webpage, we've kind of been posting where people are having some awesome deals this time of year. This time of year is really when you should be doing most of your buying, because that's when everything you can get for crazy prices usually. So that's what I do, is I usually save my money up till this time of year, and then I just go crazy. We've posted some things on our Facebook page. We've pasted when we did a forum section as well, and just some of the places that I've been going to for some great deals. One is Botach Tactical.
How you spell that?
BOTACH Tactical.
Yeah.
.com. What I like about those guys is obviously there's no sales tax and there's no shipping. They charge no shipping. There's no minimum amount of order or anything that you got to do at that website, and that's all the time there. And then top it off with these Black Friday, Cyber Monday, end of the year kind of deals. You really can save a bunch there. But they're more into the accessories, the magazines, the gear, kind of stuff. They got some off the wall kind of things too. And they got flashlights and all kinds of stuff. I mean, they've got uppers. I don't think they really do full firearms.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a full firearm on there, but
It's all stuff they don't have to have.
It's a good
FFL
place
do.
to check. I mean, it's not just like your one stop find everything there, but you can find some stuff there that you probably would want and need.
Kind of like the people that sponsor us, U.S. Elite Gear.
Yeah, unlike U.S. Elite Gear, I mean they're two kind of different.
They're a one-stop shop.
Well, they are, and that they get into just about everything there, and that's another place that is a great time this time of year, especially using our discount code there.
Talking Lead.
Talking Lead, just
one word.
One word. Talking Lead. They've got everything from watches to
shoes,
Molly
jackets.
gear to the sports supplemental type stuff, pills, and I don't know what do they have?
Sports supplements. They've got exercise equipment, tactical bags, gun cases. I mean, you name it. Anything you need kit wise, you can pull up and get on US Elite Gear. Now then, another one.
Sunglasses.
Oh man, you name it, they've got it.
There's something they got posted there right now that I really want. Is it a knife that they've got?
Oh, the new Kraken knife?
Yes, that thing is badass.
It's nice.
Jim, if you want to get me a birthday or a Christmas present, or you can call it a birthday Christmas present, either way, I would take one of those.
There you go. Now, I know there's another website that you go to a lot because it goes to our shared email like 20 times a day. Devor, DVOR.
Yeah, DVOR.com, Devor.com. That is a subsidiary of Optics Planet.
Optics Planet, that's a huge website.
Yeah, they don't do firearms, but they do everything accessory-wise, optics, clothing, you name it, they've got it there too. But what I like about that is I set up an account there, and I get automatic notifications from this Devor, and every day...
Oh, yeah.
Every day, they run specials. And I think right now, until the end of the week, they've got free shipping, too. So, and they're limited time deals. So they'll put them up, they'll post them, and their deals are good for, usually 24 to 48 hours. So you got to be quick, and they're limited, too.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get yourself set up on notifications, and they'll send you a notice out, like if you're looking for a tactical shotgun case or something like that, and you missed out on one, where you can set up yourself a notice, and when they have that item back up, then you'll get a notice like the day before or whatever to let you know to be ready to go when they post it again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a great site to go to.
Isn't that where you got your rape whistle gun or rape whistle knife?
I did. That's where I got the Tool Logic with the multi accessories that it has on it. Got a really good deal. I think I got them for like $20 there.
Sweet.
Normally those are like $80.
Speaking of knives,
right now they've got a K-Bar on special. They've got K-Bar knives, and I think they had the what's that other company? I don't know. They're always running different deals, so you just got to stay up on that site.
Speaking of knives, we have the coolest, bestest fans in the entire world because
they send us stuff.
And
awesome.
Listener Josh, I'm not going to give his full name. I don't know if he wants it or not, but dude, thank you so much, because if you listen to our show, people, you know that I have wanted a Fox Knives Karambit for a long time. And I got home, I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was after I'd gone to the doctor, so it was Monday. And in my mailbox was a Fox Karambit.
And just so you guys know, this is not a solicitation for you guys to send us stuff, so please do not send us stuff.
As much as you want. I mean, no, don't. You don't have to send us stuff. No, it was very generous
but
of
that was very nice of Josh to do that, and I know
definitely.
Zeke greatly appreciates that, even though I didn't get one.
That was awesome. We'll get you some stuff.
Oh, that's okay. I'm fine.
But that is a cool knife, and those things are freaking sharp. I don't have it on me now because, like I said, I'm on pain medication, and I am very responsible. I have no firearms on me. I have no weapons on me because I am intoxicated in kind of a way.
Yeah, but you're in your own house, so.
But that thing is sharp and slick, and it's
you
cool.
need to post a picture of it.
Yeah, I'm going to. I posted one on Instagram. I'm going to put one on Facebook now. But he got it through, talking about online retailers, he got it through a place called Michigan Knives, and he got a pretty good deal on it too. I think they have an eBay store. I think if you type in Michigan Knives, you can find it on there.
I'll tell you a knife that I want. I want one of those Miltac knives.
Oh, man. Those things are nice.
We got to get him on the show.
Yeah, we're going to. I think I emailed him, or no, you.
Craig Sword.
You made him.
Craig Sword with Miltac.
I don't even know who met who right now.
Yeah, I mean, he may be taking part in that Rescue Ranch thing too. Yeah, we're going to try to get him on and talk about his knives here in the near future. But
those knives are. If you remember, after the NRA trip we took, those were the knives that we saw that you just held them and you're like, dang, you could just hold it and go,
feel
this is
the quality.
Solid. This is high quality stuff. And that's the Miltac knives. And then, of course, if you're looking for good deals on firearms, you can always go this time of year to Arms List, Gunbroker. Not so much on Gunbroker, but on Arms List, people are needing some Christmas cash, and they're selling some firearms pretty cheap.
A lot of people have local boards like around this area. You've got Gun Owners Club.
Yep.
You can go to gunownersclub.com. There's armslist.com. I think Arms List actually is nationwide. You just pick your area, and then it'll show you what all's available in your area.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is a great time of year that, if you're in the market to buy, you're going to be able to find you a good deal on something. No doubt about it. So another online place that I go and look, I haven't bought anything from these guys yet, but just looking at the kind of guns that they carry like unique import kind of stuff, is classicfirearms.com.
Oh, okay.
And you go there, classicfirearms.com, and they've got some pretty unique stuff that, the non-American made. They got like some Turkish guns and CZ knockoffs, different things like that. And they've got AKs and ARs, but their prices seem very reasonable to me. So check that place out. And then, of course, you got like Impact Guns and Grabagun.com and Bud's Gun Shop. I've never bought anything from Bud's either. They've got some kind of auction thing going on now. Have you seen that? On Bud's?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there's some kind of little auction thing they've got going on in addition to it. I haven't tried that either to see how that works. But then your local gun stores too.
Yeah. And if you're looking for a gun that you can't really find on some of these websites, I like to go to Davidson's and use the Gun Genie.
Just
the
to look
gallery
one
guns.
up. Yeah.
And that's the system they've got's pretty cool. The price is about average, maybe a little over. But the Gun Genie is kind of cool because you type in, say I want a Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan and 457 or 454 Casull. Is that right?
Because you don't want one of those.
No, I don't. But if you type it in, it'll list all the FFLs that it can be shipped to, what they'll charge you.
Right, but they've got to be in their system. If they're not a member of their little system, then they're not going to show up there. Right. But at least you know that FFL has the ability to get that gun. So you could call them up and say, hey, I'm looking for this. They may already have one in and at a better price.
Yeah.
So it kind of cuts your hunt down, your searching time down.
Breaking news, but not really by the time you read this. South Africa has said Nelson Mandela has died.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Crazy. Random thought in the middle of a
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Mandela.
Lortab fueled squirrel.
So another place.
We're talking about, and then that Gun Genie, you go to galleryguns.com to find that there. But
if you're looking for, let's say you're looking for books or DVDs or some training material, well, a great place to go there would be icetraining.us.
Plug.
Well, it's a plug, but at the same time, it's a great place to go get your resource materials. Plus, they've got at their store. Rob's got gear there too. There was this new range belt that they've got. I think it's called the ICE Claw.
Oh, really?
And what it's got a low profile buckle. Where most of the buckles hinder especially if you're appendix carrying.
Yeah.
It's got more of a flush, low profile kind of buckle on there that makes it a little easier and a little more comfortable for you to carry there. And they're only like $45.
Yeah.
But they're real heavy duty. Belts. So I saw that on their website a couple of days ago. That would make a great Christmas present for somebody.
Yeah, that would definitely be good. That's another thing. Like, it may not be practical for you to buy guns for people for Christmas. I mean, that can get really expensive.
But holsters, the accessories, gun belts.
I mean, I would love somebody sent me a nice, high-quality gun belt for Christmas.
Let me tell you, pant-wise, there's a website that I like going to get my BDU pants. It's called lapolicegear.com, and they've got their own brand, I guess, of pants, and I've probably got 5
Those
or
are those
6.
ones that are kind of like the 511s that you wear? but they're not.
They're the ripstop material.
Yeah.
They're real lightweight, real comfortable, durable. I've had these things probably for 3 years now, and like I said, I've got 4 or 5 different pair. They've got different colors, and they got some different styles there too, different pocket configurations and whatnot. But those things, typically they're under $25 for a pair of those. Sometimes, like this time of year, they're running specials. I think I saw them for $18.99 or something like that for a pair of those. Yeah,
and they're as good as the 511s because I bought that pair of 511. And you're like, you're an idiot. And I'm like, why? And you said I got these for $25. You paid $55 for those, and it looked identical. I mean, there's no real difference.
And they're comfortable. I mean, they're I don't have them on today. I've got I don't know what these pair are, but they're a pair of BDUs I got from the local outdoor store. That's another place. What was the other one that I was telling you about? This is kind of an off the wall. I don't know how I ran across this one. It's called Man Venture Outpost.
Man Venture?
It is.
I'm scared to go to that one.
It is called Man Venture Outpost. You talk about everything under the sun. These guys have it. They even have firearms there.
Really?
Yeah, you can get firearms. You can get
I'm writing that down right now.
Parts, accessories.
Is it .com?
Yeah, manventureoutpost.com. And you can usually find a coupon code or discount code for there. But I know that they were running Black Friday and Cyber Monday specials as well. But I usually, like PMags.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'll go on there and I'll find them for like $9, $8.
Really?
Even now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what they're running right now. The Troy Defense mags, I found them for like $10. And you got to pay shipping there, but like I said, sometimes if you can find a coupon code, that'll save you on some of the shipping or some of the cost or something like that.
That's crazy.
Another one that I ran across here recently, just kind of off the wall, Joe Bob Outfitters.
It's almost as good as Man Venture.
At Joe Bob Outfitters, when looking for the parts for this 300 AR that we're building, I went there and I found some really good prices. I mean, they had Spike's tactical lowers. They were calling them blemished for like $79.
Really?
Yeah. You could get them, and they may still have some there. I think they had them for $89 the other day when I was looking, and those were the non-blemished ones. Boat carrier groups for like $100 or less. Full boat carrier groups, phosphate, magnetized, tested, or whatever. They've got really good deals on stuff there too. So that's one that I always go to when I'm looking for something. I always want to make sure I check there and see what kind of deal they might have going on. Plus, they give a military discount, law enforcement military. So if you're law enforcement or military, they've got a discount code for you guys there. I think it's like 5%, but that's that's still pretty good.
Every little bit helps. And there's some controversial places out there to find deals on guns right now. Like
controversial?
Well, controversial in the media. It's not really that controversial. It's no different than armslist.com or anywhere like that. Like Instagram. People are selling guns on Instagram where they're posting a picture of the gun, for sale, contact me, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And they're I don't know why people are having issues with it.
What's the problem?
Yeah.
If you don't want to buy it,
it's just another way for people to cause some media hype.
Oh, I know. Well, people do it on Facebook, too.
Yeah.
There's a couple of sites that I go to on Facebook that are local kind of posting, and people post their guns for sale, trade, all the time there. I don't know anybody's got an issue with that. Another website that you can get some discounts this time of year, especially on ammo. If you're looking for some ammo, you can go to Clutch Defense. Our buddies at clutchdefense.com. And you can use the coupon code TalkingLead68. I know that they are just getting ready to ramp up their actual brick and mortar store. They're up in Missouri. So if you guys are in the Missouri area, check out Clutch Defense, or you can go to their website at clutchdefense.com and check out what they've got there. I think they've got some new, really cool and really inexpensive plate carriers and plates also at Clutch Defense. Lloyd was telling me about that the other day too. Sounded really cool. So go there, check that out. Use the coupon code TalkingLead68. Another great stocking stuffer would be some gun cleaning solutions. And our buddy Justin at Modern Spartan Systems set us up with a TL15? Mm-hmm. The TL15 code. So you guys can go there and stock up on some of the Modern Spartan gun cleaners and oils and grease stuff works really good. I was impressed with it. And I don't know, does he sell T-shirts there?
Yeah.
We got some
does.
awesome T-shirts, too.
Yeah, the T-shirts are comfortable as can be.
Yeah, they are.
They run a little small, though.
Well, just show your guns off.
We posted something on
muscles.
Facebook. Like we said before, we're going to try to start posting things on Facebook before the show so you can participate. A couple of listeners have typed in, Scott A. said slickguns.com. And I'd never heard of this, and I just pulled it up. And they've got some awesome deals on ammo, guns, everything. And it's posted by users, too.
Huh.
It's interesting. So it looks like you, as a user, you go around and you say, hey, I found this deal at Amazon.com on a Bushnell Trophy red dot.
Oh, so it's just people posting where they've seen deals.
Yeah, that's what it looks like,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. It says slickguns.com, best deals on guns and ammo posted by users.
Cool.
Like here's a Zastava.
I've seen it. I've never gone there, though.
Here's one. It's a CIA Zastava PAP, like a little AK pistol. 419 shipped and all. Krinkov style. That's pretty nice.
Cool.
Got a Simmons laser rangefinder for $79. Ooh, I may have to be buying that one. But yeah, that's got a bunch of cool stuff on there. And then, of course, our old buddy, man on the street, Jerome said, honestly, I prefer the good old-fashioned approach. No cyber buying for me. Oh, man, Jerome, you can get some good deals out there.
Jerome, don't be a fuddy-duddy, dude. The internet's where it's at these days. Embrace it.
I mentioned Gunbroker before. It's not necessarily a place to find great deals, especially right now. If you go to an auction site,
Gunbroker, not some. I've never really seen any just great deals because it's more dealers there and, people that are fishing for somebody just absolutely has to have something. But I will say, and I'm not going to say who it was for, but we did find a P90 for someone.
You did?
Who was looking for one.
Gunbroker?
It was either there or it was the other one. What's the other one?
Armslist.co?
Not Arms List. Is it Arms? No, Arms List is the one I was telling you about.
Yeah.
It's the other auction site.
Oh, I don't know.
There's Gunbroker.
Bud's Gun Shop.
And
I don't know the other auction ones.
There's like a green one and a blue one. I call them the green one and the blue one. But anyway,
Gunbroker's the green one.
Got it for like $1,300.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Brand new. Yeah. That was for that gun, that was pretty good deal. And that was the buy it now price too. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
But that's one thing that stinks about the holidays with auctions is everybody's trying to get stuff for people that they want, and so they're going to end up paying a little bit more on an auction because a lot of people are going to be bidding.
Yeah, so I won't recommend those, but your local boards and places like that, definitely check those right now because people are really needing money, and you can usually get a good deal on something. Yep. Another place that I ran across with this AR build looking for parts and stuff is there's a website called AR15partsfinder.com. I think that's what it's called, and what it does is it kind of does what that site is, that little Slick Guns. It's not people posting it, but these people actually go, and I guess they've got like a web crawler or something like that, and say you're looking for a 300 blackout barrel. You can type that in, and it'll pull up every place that has it in stock and the price that they've got it at.
Wow.
And then it gives you a direct link to go to that site and buy it. Or if you're looking for a bolt carrier group or a Ford Assist, or you're looking for 50 cal ammo or something, something like that. You can go there, boom, and it'll pretty robust list. That's where I came across some of these sites I'd never heard of before, just going there.
Well, and even forums. You can probably find deals on forums. Maybe we posted a little thing on the forums today on our site where to find good cyber deals. I mean, there's lots of gun forums out there. AR15.com, guns.com, talkinglead.com. And you can get on there and just chat with people that like firearms and they're like-minded like you, and find all kinds of good stuff out there.
So that's some of our places, some of our, like Zeke likes to say, honeypots.
Yep.
So we'd like to hear from you guys. We've shared ours. Now share yours with us.
And we'll share them as we go.
Go to our Facebook page. Talk to us there. You can shoot us an email at talkinglead@gmail.com. You can go to our great place is our new website forum section as well. Mm-hmm. So we'd love to hear from you guys.
And since we're talking about online stuff, don't we have some friends that are doing some new blog stuff going on? Or
yeah, our good buddy Nicole McLean. I think we mentioned this before, but she's doing a blog on the deerhunting.com. Mm-hmm. That's the website. So she's doing a blog on there with Ted. Her next post goes live, I guess it's tomorrow, but that's Friday. So if you guys are listening,
is it Deer and Deer Hunter or Deer and Deer Hunting?
Deer and Deer Hunting.
Oh, okay.
.com. She's got other posts on there, hunting tips, myth busting. She does some testing and product reviews. So make sure you guys go there. Check out Nicole's blog that she's got going on that website. And then also, don't forget about her Facebook page, which is you just type in Nicole McLean, model actress deer hunter, and that'll take you to her Facebook page as well.
Cool. So thanks again to all our sponsors, US Elite Gear, us-elitegear.com. Enter the code TalkingLead.
ICE Training. ICE Training.
Wait a minute. I thought I was the one that I was on drugs.
Yeah. ICE Training. That's icetraining.us.
All or Nothing Tattoo Studios, allornothingtattoo.com, and their gun-friendly merchandise store. Another good place to get some cool Christmas presents. Strangleholdmerch.com.
Ergo Grips, ergogrips.net. Clutch Defense.
Yes. Clutchdefense.com. Enter the code TalkingLead68.
Modern Spartan Systems.
Code TL15.
Holder and Green Professional Real Estate Services for all your Middle Tennessee real estate needs. Get in touch with those guys at 1-800-615-1840, extension 2222. No discount code, sorry.
I guess I did pretty good for being on pain medication. Started off a little slow, but you did most of the wrangling.
I think we did our equal share.
All right.
So,
the only thing is, I probably won't remember this show.
As always,
keep your loved ones close
and your firearms closer.